Sunday. It's the end of the weekend. Welcome in, kid setting. Congrats on getting first to 18s. It's not bad. At least it's a pretty good roll. Hi, Aqua, my beloved. An 8 and a 2. Yeah, let's hope this is the bad rolls out and about now, and it'll be better by tomorrow. Hello, everybody. Look at all these beautiful people. Hi, welcome in, Redwire. Yeah, look at all these beautiful people. Let me give a quick shout out to Agua. Everybody go follow Agua, Mermaid VTuber, love. We're going to be playing in Fate tomorrow, which is both scary and exciting. For those of you who don't know, I play in a D&D campaign, and tomorrow we have a big fight, and I am nerfed. I'm a sword swinger, and one of my arms is numb. But welcome in, welcome in. Imagine not playing on Showtime. Listen. Technically, tomorrow will be show day. Yeah, that's true because of Japan hours. So, you know, it'll be fine. Sure, Emiya, kill yourself. No, we can't say that because what if Emiya dies? Then Aqua will cry. Can't do that. Can't do that. It'll be fine. I'm not gonna be doomer. I'm gonna be so positive. I'm gonna be positive maxing. I'm gonna be happy maxing. I'm gonna be happy pilled. I'm going to be so sure. So sure. That nothing bad will ever happen tomorrow. We'll see. This day, I'm manifesting him roll for once. I'm manifesting for him to look cool without someone having to die in the process. You know? Oh, God. He will actually pull out 3 noble phantasms in a row. You know, he might get a little crazy with it, and then we'll all have to deal with the consequences. As, yet again, he is proven right that special little boy can have all the noble phantasm he wants, fuck the consequences, because unfortunately we're in situations where he can... He's getting the wrong lesson, you know? Technically, it's not the wrong time to do it, it's just the wrong lesson he's getting from it. But I figured, Sunday, I gotta lock in on work, but I'm not locking in, so we're gonna do stream, and we're gonna co-work. But I don't want to kind of show the things I'm working on, because I'm just gonna be jumping from project to project, and like, especially with the cards that I'm working on, have, like, real-life people in them, so I'm a little iffy on doing it, in front of people. I don't know, I'm a little shy, I'm a little nervous, I'm a little shy, you know? I'm a little bashful. We'll see if I can walk in. I've been trying, it's been rough, but we're gonna get through it. And also I wanted to stream, because the last time I streamed last week, I was in the middle of a collab, for 1, so it was hard to talk to people, and for 2, my internet kept dying out. I didn't know, I'm bashful. I didn't know, now I'm bashful. Me trying to RP a not competent person. I didn't know, and now I'm bashful. I've been on TikTok too long. This will also help me get some stuff done. Yeah, let's co-work together. We'll do timers and then yap in between, and may all yap during. But yeah, it's I stole Multi's internet because he stole my Wi-Fi. So the Ethernet cable is 100 feet long, so I was like, well, that's enough to reach my room. So I'm hoping that it stabilizes my internet a little more. It didn't work on his computer, but so far, it, like, the speed test wise, it was like 700 download and 700 upload. So I think we're stable. I think for the first time, my stream internet-wise is stable. Computer-wise, still up in the air. I still need to figure out how to update my computer eventually. But I think internet-wise, we are finally stabilized. It's a weird feeling. But lately I've been, like, fighting for my life on Wi-Fi. If you notice, like, during sessions or, like, things like that, I keep breaking out. It's because of that. I had this fun little game for the past couple days ever since Multis how to use the Wi-Fi, where I'm on a Discord call and then everything will go silent and then everything tries to catch up all at once. And it's like, okay, it's like a pause and then everybody's talking super fast and it catches up. And I'm like, wow, that's fantastic. So, man, the best you can get here is like 200. Yeah, I make sure that I pay a lot in internet, but I've been having to use the router. And then like, it was download speed and upload speed. I think when I was really struggling, when I was like streaming with Kuri on Thursday, was like 1. Like, I think it was legit a point number, like 0.27 for upload. And I'm like, what is going on? I don't think that was legit the thing, but it was speed testing very poorly. And yeah, I kept like disconnecting and like breaking up. So we're hoping that changes. Thank you for watering the greenhouse, Acelas. Thank you. And welcome in. Let's see. 16, yeah. Yep. That's good. I think that'll get you a success. Gosh. Thank you for the watering the cacti. And thank you for the hydrate. I need to remember that, especially as I'm yapping. But no, I wanted to yap. I wanted to yap with you guys. And I felt so bad because I've been working on this project. So I didn't want to stream because I wanted to lock in on it. And then I would get home from work too late to really justify streaming too. Because if I don't go for 3 or 4 hours, I feel like maybe it's not worth it for me to go live. Because then I'll also end up just trying to push past and stay up past my bedtime, and that's a no bueno maneuver. I think this next week though, I'm gonna try and pack it up with more streams. We're gonna do Fate on Monday and Zero XP. That's not changing. Wednesday, I'm gonna do the Final Fantasy 14 event. We'll do the Halloween event and get the mount. It looks really cute, actually. It's a little pumpkin. And then we'll do more Shadowbringers if we have the time. I'm trying to see if maybe Tuesday or Thursday, Dreamy and I will play Faz if she's free this week. If not, maybe I'll find a different spooky game. Because I have not played any spooky games. Maybe we'll do Project Zomboid. Maybe whatever day we don't do Faz, we'll do Project Zomboid. Because I need more spooky in my life, and I have not been there. Inu! With the 33 months! Yeah! Welcome in. Thank you so much for the resub.
Bashiri Mummy 95 just returned to the greenhouse for 33 months.
If no one's got me, I know Inu's got me. What is with that emote? Is it because you didn't get first this time? 33 months. Or is it because of the sound alert? I'm not changing it. As creepy as it is, I love it. It's like ReZero, you know? I need to watch that. That's on my list. Oh, you didn't? Wow, weird. It went off in the Discord. But maybe elsewhere, I guess it didn't go off. It was kind of a spur of the minute. I didn't even tweet about it live. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go live. Inu, are you free Wednesday? I want to do Final Fantasy 14 on Wednesday. Unless, like, Tuesday or Thursday works better for you. I can always, like, switch it around. I gotta get more 14. I gotta get back on the grind. If I haven't finished this project, I might Tuesday. Might do more art stream. Might do more, I need to do more grind. We'll see how far I get today. And then how far I can get, like, before or after Fate. We'll see. Yeah, Wednesday. Okay, Wednesday we'll do Final Fantasy 14. And then Tuesday or Thursday, maybe Faz. Depends on how Dreamy's doing. Friday, no go. Friday, I stream on Twisted Team on Friday and Saturday. But Saturday morning, 3 stream streak. I think my, like, really weird attempt at streaming on, like, Thursday might have also, like, fucked some streaks up. Not that anybody can really get a streak with me. I'm too random for that. My schedule too randomized. Saturday morning. I've already confirmed with Aqua. I just need to actually go and buy the game. We're gonna do Silent Hill F. I've delayed. I want to play it. I think I get paid on Friday too, so that'll help out too. So we're gonna play Silent Hill F, and everybody's gonna pray that my Elgato capture card, which I have not touched in months, behaves itself. Everybody's gonna do a prayer circle. We're gonna hold hands and hope that it behaves itself enough for me to stream. I think it should be fine. I just haven't really tested it out in a hot minute because most of the games I've been playing is PC. Praise. So I'll try and buy that on Friday and maybe test it out. And then Saturday night, no stream. And Sunday, I'm going to be over on Cote Vaughn's channel because he's running a Pathfinder one-shot. That is also kind of his lore for his debut. I'll post all my schedule on the Discord later on. But yeah, me, Aqua, I can announce it because Kote announced it. Me, Aqua, Multi, Yuzuki, Leizu, and Iris is co-DMing it. So I'm very excited. I'm very excited, very nervous, but it'll be fun. So it's a packed week. If work goes long, as always, I might adjust streams. Just depending. We'll see. I'm hoping not. I'm hoping that it's a very chill week at work. Our census is kind of settling, so we'll see. I need to not be EP. I need to be so strong. Cause it's been hot. It's been 20 days, almost 20 days, 19 days. It'll be the 19 days of October, and I've barely done anything spooky. What the? I'm ready to lock in. Yeah, I've been yapping. I said I'm gonna lock in, and I've been yapping. Oh no! All right, let me move. I realize I need to get a new overlay because I realize my chat box covers a lot of things. But we're gonna put this unobtrusively. Yeah, we'll put it right here. The spookiest thing is deadlines. Yeah. What's up? Probably around noon, so I can still sleep in. Because I think if I wake up too early, I will cry. I will cry. So I'm thinking around noon, kind of like how we did today with Ari. Yeah. I don't know what time they're doing their thing. I think they're doing it later on, but still. Yeah. I want to honk shoe. And then that'll give me time. We can get a good 4 hours or so in before I eat, and then have to do other stuff. Have to do Twisted Team stuff at 8. So yeah, that's true. We'll find out. I'm sure it's not something that's streamed, so it's just not something I have to be too concerned with. But yeah, just keep myself busy. Same thing happened with when Grand Blue was going on. I would watch Grand Blue, but most of the time it's just okay, well, most of my friends are doing things, so I gotta keep myself busy. My friends are in a campaign without me. I gotta find something else to do. So yeah, that's the plan. Okay, all right. We'll continue yapping, but I'm gonna start working. So if you see my model hunk showing, I'm not hunk showing. I'm actually drawing. Yeah. Yippers. Okay. Yeah, it's good to be able to do that. Yeah. I'll still be looking at chat, so don't worry, guys. Actually, I need to, before I fully lock in, I need to get a picture of something real quick. Where is it? Guys, what should I, while I'm doing this, what should I do for my birthday? I never, I'm always so indecisive. I don't think I have time to really come up with a grand birthday scheme, like a whole event, because that requires me doing art and other stuff for it. Last year, what I did was I just hung out in a VC while drawing my birthday thing. I don't think I even finished it. I never even went back to finish thinking. And then the year before that, I had everybody gather for Granblue. It's very not Granblue for Don't Starve Together. It's hard because I feel like people are so busy, so it's hard to be like last minute. Let's all get together and play a game. You know, I'm sure they'll do it, but people are also like doing Halloween stuff and things like that. Alright, got that other reference going. Can you not? There we go. Okay. You can always do call-ins or a big group collab game if you want people, or you can just indulge into the game or you like or indulge in art. Yeah. That's the thing. There's things I could do. It's just decisions are hard. I think that's my thing. Draw our piece of Freestar and Kin Sport. Sorry. Anyway. What was that noise? What is wrong with me? Okay. Aspiring under the time limit. Your friends coming in to distract you. I feel like I'm so slow for the things I want to do in art-wise. I'm just a slow artist. I probably won't stream day of, too. I'll probably do the day after. Because day off, we're going to be playing Curse of Strahd. And then I'll probably do stuff with Twisted Team. And then, yeah, probably day after. Day after. Oh, man. Maybe I'll just do a 12-hour stream. I think the hard part is, too, is I have to balance it out because I know, like, I'll have people calling me and stuff like that. So, like, it's hard to be like, don't call me. I'm doing anime girl shit online for my birthday. No one bother me during anime girl time. My mom is already bad about it. She'll call me and she's like, are you in your nerd fast? And I'm like, yeah, mom, I'm doing stuff. Okay, I'll call back later. I'm like, okay, mom. All right, fine. Thanks for the support. Man, yeah, it'll be a birthday weekend. We'll do it. So November 2nd, I guess. Look out. I'll do something. Maybe. I think 12-hour stream would be fun. Maybe I'll do that. And I'll just decide the weekend before what I'm gonna be streaming for 12 hours. And then have the VOD not uploaded to YouTube because YouTube's really weird about that. I'm so sad I lost my Final Fantasy IV VOD because YouTube refused to play nice with the export. Okay, hold on, I'm yapping. Let me start the timer. Let me start the timer and actually start drawing. 30 minutes! 30 minutes, guys! And then we'll go back to chilling. But I have to actually, like, do stuff. Alright. Keep with the Halloween jams. Alright. I'm also trying to earn more in Spirit City and try and get a little bit more of that. I broke down and got the train, so I'm like, okay, let me unlock all the little train guys now. So if you're wondering why my girl is sleeping instead of like actually drawing or doing the stuff that I'm doing, it's because I'm trying to get more train guys. I need to actually black out colors. Hey, Rikasu, thank you so much for watering the greenhouse. I really appreciate it. Welcome in, welcome in. Right now I'm doing rendering my beloved and my beloathed. That's what I'm working on right now. Crazy, hello. Happy shooting swords. Also true, log the fuck in. Yeah. You know, I have no track of fate things. So Aqua said to me earlier, "Oh, it's Shiro Emiya Day." I was like, "It is?" Since I didn't know that was a thing. All right, Tuesday we're doing Phasmo. I kindly got confirmation. All right, but welcome in, welcome in. It's so hard. We gotta lock in. Looking forward to it all year. I always feel like, oh yeah, I'm gonna like do holidays or whatever. Like, oh yeah, this day, and then I always like forget when they happen. So commendable that you actually remember and look forward to it. I'm so bad with holidays or like events like that. But it's been a while. How are things? Yeah, I was about to say, it's been a hot minute. Things are good. Big chillin', trying to work on art projects, but it's not something that I like really feel like I can show, so I'm just gonna do it off screen while yapping at you guys. Yeah, I just really love Fate. Well, there's a lot of people who do, so you're in good company. How are things with you? How are things with you? Shimmy, you didn't know? Yeah, I didn't know. I'm not the number one Shiro Emiya fangirl. I'll leave that to someone else. Art commissions do be like that, yeah. It be like that. On the grind. But you know what? It's fine. And when it's done, I'll feel so much better about it and feel accomplished. It's just actually getting to that point is the hard part. Wonder who? Huh? I wonder who. Let's do a little bit more of a transition. You might hear me talking to myself without any context of what it is, but you know what? That's fine. We're vibing. Oh, good. A same shit, different day, on the grind. Yeah. Make sure you're taking breaks for yourself, too. Sometimes being on the grind can be wearing down, but you'll get through it. I feel that. Work has gotten, like, crazy for me. And it's starting to finally kind of get into more of a settling down phase. But it's still, like, really long days at times. Morning rather than evening? Hell yeah. Actually still have some of the day left even after work. Honestly, yeah. That's nice. Because then you don't feel like, man, my day is just working. It will. That's the thing. These things come in phases. And even as hard as things get, you know that eventually, like, it'll settle down into something. It's just having faith in that process, and having faith that things will get better. Like I said, we're getting more coworkers now, so like it's not as bad as it was a while ago, because I feel like I was having time where it was like, oh god, it was so much long days. But I think no matter what, the long days don't last forever. It's just waiting them out until it gets into some sort of normalcy. That's the hard part. You have to have patience with yourself, your coworkers, and everything like that. Yeah, thank you so much for popping in. I really appreciate it. You have a good night. Best of luck with your work, and I hope this schedule goes a lot better for you. Thank you so much for popping in. I really appreciate it. It's always good to see from people. Because sometimes I'm worried, they're like, I wonder whatever, like, how they're doing. I hope they're doing well. So even a little bit of confirmation of that is like, oh, that's nice. Is this not different of enough color? Am I just blind? Yeah, I'm a little bit blind. Just a little bit. Just a smidge. Alright, I'm locking the fuck back in. So I know if I start yapping too much, then I'll get too distracted. We'll yap again in 11 minutes. Yeah, back to the grind. Q, how's it going? How was the community game? Welcome in. Thank you for watering the garden. And 17, I think that's a good success. Everybody should go follow Q. Member of Fantasy, all around cool dude. Fighting games. What is this? Aficionado? Aficionado. The party almost got squished by Mike the Evil Living Building. Oh my god. I was trying to find a reference, and it didn't go well. Huh. I have to look elsewhere. Yeah, go get some sleep. I know you had to wake up early. Thank you so much for stopping in, Q. I really appreciate it. A 12 is also not a success. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna have to skip over to some other part of it. Yeah, we got another little guy. Oh, it's cute. Alright, what's the next one? Let's do one that doesn't... I guess, like, all these have attached ones. Okay. Flutterfrog has been tossing and turning in the middle of the night. Little fat prowling, trying to sleep and sleep. Okay. Depths of the sea. No. Deep sea echoes. Then we need something that looks like that. This one attached? No, this one. Here it is. I've never used this one. Okay. And to middle of the night. I think that. What if decor? There we go. Okay, back to it. Scrounging for references. I see. Alright, we're at our first break. Cool, cool, cool. We got a lot of shading done anyways. I mean, stretch it out. Take a little bit of a break. Is the train not moving? Interesting. Oh, the train's supposed to be moving. I guess it's just weird. Alright. How's everybody doing? I've been like... Okay, so... I watch a lot of TikToks, right? Like, you know me. I quote the sounds all the fucking time. But like... You know what's been getting me on TikTok lately, and it's been so bad? Those short movie, like, novella ones that are like, she was reincarnated right before she made the decision to marry her awful husband with his scheming concubine and blah, blah, blah. I get stuck in those every time. Every time. The werewolf ones, the stupid, like, he was bullied, but he actually had the strongest power. They're stupid. They're not great. I still get sucked in like a soap opera every single time. I sit there watching them for 20 minutes. You can't even fast forward because it's a stupid advertisement. And TikTok knows because it keeps giving it to me over and over again. I actually looked up and watched one to the full. It was like, he like married my sister but lost me or whatever. About a girl that like... was in love with a dude, but the dude was in love with her sister, and he was only like pretending to like be engaged to her in order because he was like super rich, and she was like a super rich family, and he only engaged to marry her so that way like he can like protect the sister from like being targeted because they're so rich and famous or whatever. And then like she finds out, so she's like, my ultimate revenge, I'm just gonna let him marry my sister because my sister is actually really cruel. And my half sister, because it's always like the home wrecker lady that comes and the mom dies or whatever. So like she's like, I'll let him marry my sister because you know she is the truly a bitch, but he doesn't know because she only looks good in front of him. It's the same story, but different settings every time because the sister is always like a scheming bitch that acts like super sweet and nice, but is also like really like destroying the main girl's like stuff and like scheming to put her in situations where the main girl looks like the bad guy, like, oh my god, she pushed me when she didn't actually push her and stuff like that. It's the same story. I get caught in them every time. And then the one that I watched, she did a marriage swap. So she's like, okay, fine, you get my bitch of a half sister, and I'll like marry the blind guy that's super rich, and you know, I'll leave. And the guy realizes too late, like, oh, do I actually love her and not the sister? But it's too late. It's too late. So she goes to the blind guy, and the blind guy is like really rude to her at first, and then like but she's like super girl bossing it up, and she's like, no, you're going to take your medicine and I'm going to marry you and we're gonna sleep in the same bed and whatever. And like he's like, no, and she's like, do it. And he's like, okay. And then his blind sight gets cured. He's no longer blind, and they're so happy that they like, it's always like they can never keep up the plot between scenes too, because it's always like these 5-second short like little videos that are like grouped up together, right? And it's like they were married, but then they're like, no, actually we're gonna get married now. It's like, weren't you already married? What do you mean you're gonna get married now? And like things like that. And then like she like marries and has a baby with, like, she's pregnant with the blind guy's stuff. But then the first guy is like, oh, I should have never let it go, because he found out how much of a bitch the sister was, and was like, she almost got all the shares. But then he like overheard her saying like how much he was a fool, and how like there's so much to it. I don't even know if I can explain it all, but it was like, it gets me. I read ton of manhwa, the same plot, and end up eating it all up. Yeah. And you know what? I hate it and love it at the same time. It's like I don't know, maybe it's the Hikana in me that wants to like watch a novella all the time. Like it's my soap operas. And it's like still the same shit, because it's like the main girl is always getting abused. She's always getting abused by the family. The family's always like, you're gonna marry this peasant? Well, we're gonna write you out of the family line because you're not as good as this new girl, you know? Like, you're not as good as this your half-sister, you know? And like, they were abusing the fuck out of her, and I'm like, this is so unrealistic. Like, this is just like, they just want to make her suffer for no reason. And it's always like fake blood and shit like that. And then like, you think like it's gonna end, but the people are stupid. Like, they're like, oh my god, like, the rich guy's in disguise. And they're like, haha, well, rich guy could never get here. It's like, no, I'm actually the rich guy. It's like, no, we don't believe you, because no one's ever seen the rich guy face. You're obviously faking. And then they always try and like fix it up. Oh, Pedro, why did Pedro not go off? Pedro, where are you? Pedro, I have sound alerts. Ah, there it is. I don't know why I didn't show up on stream. No, it's not scammed. Scam is coming up. It's coming up. Give it a second. You weren't scammed. I'm not refunding the points. Pedro played. Pedro played, and that VOD is going to be muted. I know it. Hi, Multi. How's it going? Hey guys, I'm going to be over at 0xp tomorrow. If you want to watch some Fate. If you want to watch us cry at Fate. If you know what's going on, check out our YouTube. There we go. Chill it out. How's work, Multi? Yeah. So I've been stuck on those, and like sometimes I'll like try and look up the full thing, but rarely, because it's usually not worth the time. I don't know why I keep getting sucked in. I'm like always hoping that it's going to show me a little bit more. So I end up watching the same section of TikTok all the time. Only for it to like give me only a little bit more and then end. And they're just like, you can go to this site and watch it for free. And I'm like, I'm not going to a secondary location like that. Crazy. I can get the movie all here on TikTok, then fine, I won't watch it. I'll forever wonder. Because I know it's going to drag on for like 5 million years as the girl gets slapped around again for some reason. It's a lot of slapping girls in that. Either that, or it's like the very few that are like a guy. Very few, because it's mostly a girl. Like, He doesn't. He just does that. I'm working on commissions, but I don't really want to show it on screen because I'm jumping around between different projects, and also because, like, I don't know, this commission I feel like better if I'm like just working on it off screen. So we're co-working. So right now I'm yapping because if you see my little timer, I have a minute left and then I have to get back to work. So we're vibing for a moment. What are you doing? The same one? Yeah, the same one. Same one, and maybe some updates to my model. Or like, there's other art projects that I know I need to work on too. Although, Kingdom Hearts isn't coming back for another week, so I have a little bit of time before that. Same with, like, Curse of Strahd's not coming back for a hot minute, so I don't think I have any ZXP projects to do. It's all calm work. I guess the only ZXP project I need to do is I need to, like, actually work a little bit on the your character here stuff, but we haven't set out the forms too, so that makes it harder. Same with the postcards. I can't do anything until, like, I know who I'm drawing. So I just work on other stuff in the meantime. I can always give you? Yeah? Yeah? Bet. Give it to me. You're not. Because you're at work, so you can't get the references together in time. Oh, that's what's going on. That's cool. The train stops when you're on break. That's neat. That's a neat little touch. I was wondering why the train wasn't moving. Yeah, you can't give me shit. You're at work. Bleh. Yeah, it's a neat detail. I didn't even notice that until now. I haven't really done the train much. Yes, yes. Actually, hold on. You don't. Liar. What do I even draw for? Kingdom Hearts is not until, next week. Unless you need an NPC. But I doubt it. You would have more extensive references for that. I know you. I know your tricks. You can't fool me. Oh, that is true. Oh, that's right. But you're not even starting that for a while. Unless you need NPCs, but that's up to you. But then you're also getting... I'm confused. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? Send me a message. DM it to me. Unless you're a coward. Alright, let me get back into it. Bum. Oops. You could send me stuff. Alright. I don't know how to properly convey it over text. So we can always talk about it when you get home too. Fine. Back to locking in. I say as I already went back to looking in. Hey Fox, how's it going? Are you enjoying all the Digimon content? Have you been playing Time Stranger? I've been hearing from Ari that it's really good. So I hope you've been having fun with it. Happy birthday, Fox! Happy birthday. I hope you're having a good day. Did you eat anything yummy today? That's always my go-to, like, for birthday stuff. Did you have anything yummy? Because it's the one time a year of having really yummy food. Not the one time a year. There's multiple times a year. I'm doing good. Super oh, Digimon's getting a lot of love. It is. This is really the year of Digimon. Like, for once too, like, Digimon's on top, because like people are so disappointed with like the Sword and not the Sword and Shield, the Pokemon release, that like Digimon's like looking so good in comparison. Yeah, Pokemon ZA is not doing well, so people are like, you know what, maybe I should get Digimon Time Stranger instead. The Persona 5 effect? So what would be the Persona 5 effect? Because I'll be honest, I was so removed from Persona stuff that I wouldn't know what that is. When Zelda Breath of the Wild came out, it got Game of the Year and all that stuff, yeah. And then everybody tried to be like, Breath of the Wild. Persona 5 didn't get lots of attention until months later. And started getting popularity. Okay. I think so, honestly. It could be a gateway for fans to check out the series. Like, I think people who probably haven't been giving Digimon a chance for years, like now seeing like Time Stranger and stuff like that, might go back into it. Because let's be honest, Digimon hasn't really been that big of a contender to Nintendo for a while now. Forget my model falling asleep. Happens every time I look down. Digimon Survive is so good. We played some more today. Airy Storm, not Avery. Oh, thank you for the congrats. Yeah, I was very excited when we surpassed 800. I'm like, hell yeah! I haven't been grinding nearly as much, so I don't think we'll get to the 1K before the end of the year, but I'm very happy that we're continuing to grow. My little greenhouse is getting bigger. But Digimon Survive has been so good. We played more today, and oh man, I'm still thinking about it. I'm eager to see where we go next. Because things have been getting crazier and crazier. We didn't have anyone die this session, at least. this time. But you know stuff is ramping up. Yeah. Well, I don't think in general Noah's not darker. In Digimon series, yes. You always know Digimon has the potential to be dark, but I don't think I've ever seen them actually, like, do it other beyond than, like, what you would see in a typical, like, kids cartoon of, like, when they get dark, you know? But I think, like, this one really feels like it's the reality of what Digimon could be. Like, if you took it more into a real world sense. Like, and even then, it's not even the Digimons, well, at this time, right? Because we're still early in. It's not even the Digimon that's killing and, like, making it dark. It's the, like, weird entity, which could very well be a Digimon. We just don't know. It hasn't been revealed yet. That's, like, causing these, like, deaths. But they've been visceral, too. Like, they went really dark with it. Because we've only had one death so far. And it was really sad and terrible the way he died. So I'm really curious on where they take it next. Whether or not it'll be, like, Digimon doing the killing. If we'll see more of these entities that are kind of steering away these kids, like, or what's gonna happen next. I'm very intrigued. Let's see. I can't say it's like the darkest thing I've ever seen, because I've consumed like some pretty effed up media before, or even just stuff that like goes into deeper topics. But it's intriguing. I'm so like interested in seeing where it goes with like the characters, because they're all hinting at something that's going on with them. Like, I feel like Saki is either sick or she's been in a position where she's not able to make her own choices. The way that she was talking today about the amusement park and stuff like that, and like about Miyu, like, I'm like, you've had something going on, girly, where you don't have agency the way you speak of the events that are happening. Yeah, she likes the idea of amusement parks. That's what got me. I was like, And like the way she talks so much about how Kaito talked to Miyu, and being like, you know, you can't just tell her not to do things, was very interesting. I don't spoil the fun, that's fine. Don't worry. Like, you don't have to. We'll get there eventually. And mostly when I'm musing, I'm just musing out loud, you know? But yeah, I'm very intrigued on where it goes from here. There is some spoilers that I know, but I'm like, that's the me with spoilers. I always find them out, but for me, I just like to know how we get there and like what happens as the consequences of those things. So I know some stuff that's about to come up, or like the general gist of things, without knowing like the full details. It's interesting to get bits about their backstories, yeah. Well, some of it is theory and some of it is just like existing on the internet, that if a piece of media comes up, there's 9 times out of 10 there's going to be someone that spoils it. Unfortunately. But I'm going to have theories about it because I try not to dwell too much into the details. The algorithm, yeah. I think it'll be interesting getting their backstories. So far, the only one that I don't think really has much going on for him is Takuma, but I think that's just because he's the MC. And it suffers from main character, it has to be everyman and nothing really too interesting about him going on. He's just there, which is fine. It's not bad to have like a character that just exists without having to get too deep into it. Yeah, he's a little more self-inserty. Again, nothing wrong with it. I just don't... He hasn't really revealed much about himself. Like, there's little details here and there, but nothing, like, major. Most of the time when we learn something about him, it's in relation to Minoru, of all people, to be honest. Yeah, as long as everything around is written well, it's not that bad a thing. Yeah. I think there's good and bad ways to have, like, a character with not a lot going on. Because sometimes it is kind of interesting to have, like, an everyman. Like, a guy that just, like, is just doing it, not just because he's, like, Dustin or he has, like, a traumatic backstory. He's just a dude caught in circumstances and having to react like a normal dude, you know? Ah! No, my pen! Ah! Damn it, dropped it. Ba-ba-ba. Fairy Tale, hello, welcome in. How's it going? I hope you're having a good day. Alright, Inu 11 and 10. Decent enough rolls. Going good. How's everyone here? Doing pretty good. I'm grinding away, trying to work on projects. So that way I can get a little more done. So we're trying to lock in. Why is it still big? Even though oh, there we go. Thank you for watering the garden. Appreciate it. Thank you for watering the greenhouse. So, trying to earn more Spirit City guys, little guys, and working on projects. Overall, just vibing. I'm talking a little bit about Digimon Survive, talking a little bit about TikTok videos. Again, they just get me every time. Sometimes you just want to learn about the Empress that got reincarnated right before her husband killed her on her wedding day for a concubine or whatever the heck. I finished that big story catch-up grind in Honkai Star Rail last week. How was it? Did you enjoy the new story patches and stuff like that? I haven't really kept up with anything Honkai Star Rail. I think the last thing I saw was one of the girlies went evil. That's the wrong one. No wonder it wasn't working. but she might be better now? I don't know. It was a lot of cutscenes. Oh man. Were they at least good? Or at least enjoyable? One day I played for 7 hours. Oh my god. I think at that point it's just like make a movie. You guys obviously want to make a movie so bad. Maybe you should just make a movie. It's kind of like how Kojima in his games is like Kojima. It's really nice. I love the walking simulator, but you probably just wanted to make a movie, but you can't make an 8-hour movie. The new planet is certainly a Yap Fest. I know. God. I guess, like, the thing is, if it's a Yap Fest, fine, but it has to be an interesting one, I think. That's my caveat for it, you know? Alright. While we're on a break, I'm gonna do a quick run to the washroom. So I'm gonna play a 3-minute ad, and I promise I'll be back. We're on a break anyways. We're breaking from the grind, okay? It'll be fine. So, I'm gonna put you in ad since nothing interesting is gonna happen anyways, and I'll be right back. See you soon. If you're not subbed, I guess. You playing ad? Playing ad? Tell me you're playing ad. Okay, I'll be RB. Alright, I'm back. Hello, hello. Alright. It's good to stretch. Get up and stretch and move around a little bit. Thank you. What's the latest storyline anyways? Because I know like the last one was what? Greek? Was like looked like Roman Greek vibes. Again, I have not kept up with anything Honkai Star Rail, to be honest. We're still in Greece. Okay, so Greece is still going on. Neat. Okay. Is that girl still evil? Well, I guess that's spoilers. People might not want spoilers. I saw something. I'm caught up just in time for the latest community discourse. Oh no, what's the latest? There's always something going on in the Hoyoverse of discourse. Sad to say. What are they crying about now? Also, I didn't know this, but apparently the latest Final Fantasy discourse is a Savage Raid is releasing like right around Christmas, and people are upset. But I didn't know like rating that was that serious. That the time that raids release is upsetting. But then again, I don't really know how the raid scene works, to be honest. Seems like no matter what you're in, there's like discords about something. My thing is like, no, it seems like there's always discourse. My thing is I just stay out of it. I'm just like, I see it, I view it, I acknowledge it, I think I'm gonna write something about it, and then I let it go. Like, even on Twitter, there's always some drama, something happening in the VTuber sphere. And I think about commenting on it, especially when it has to do with artists, and then I'm like, maybe I don't want to open this can of worms, and then I let it go. Maybe I don't want to engage. And like for me, I feel like it's pointless for me to engage anyways, because I feel like with how small guy I am, I will just be yelling at the wind, yelling into the void. For what? For nothing. The next banner character and XP of a fan favorite from Honkai Impact, but according to the beta testers, she's looking really bad. Hoyo has a forum for the beta testers, and apparently it's got so bad they muted the whole thing. Really? Is it like bad as in power scaling wise, or bad as in design wise? I would feel like it's like bad in terms of power scaling. Also, kid setting 18, that would be a success. Good job. Alright, let's see. 19? Oh, even better! There you go! Heck yeah. I need you guys to bless me with good rolls tomorrow. Because if my character dies in Fate, I will cry. And I'll probably cancel stream. Nah, probably not. I'll just be weepy. I'm trying hard not to be Doomer, though. I think we'll manage in our next D&D session. I'm believing. I'm trying so hard not to be Doomer. I'm also really hoping that people don't come just to fuck us over and like and buff up the bosses. I might ask Multi like, hey, can we not buff up the boss? Because I already feel like it's gonna be rough. And I don't think she needs it, but like a lot of viewers like to want us to be challenged, and that's fine. But like, I feel like we're already so stressed. I don't think we need more to it, but who's to say? Yeah. Like, it'll be fine. Fair is fair, and I get it. I'm just like, when we're very first starting out a fight and the boss gets like a lot of the buffs, it's like, ooh, that doesn't feel good. You guys, maybe when she's on the ropes, you know? Yeah, like if it's a fight and we're winning, it's fine. But when it's a fight and we're like already like thinking of struggling, we're already nerfed. I'm like, oh, yeah. We'll see what happens. People like to do it for the funnies. They like to give us a challenge, and that's fair. But I think like Multi's already made a challenge, considering he said it's gonna be harder than Gilgamesh. All right. I'm still gonna be talking to chat, but I gotta get back to work. I think I'm almost done with this one too. This is good. This has been good to get me like actually working on shit. Let's see. Where is this layer? Here it is. So basically, her hook is she's a buffer, but you can only get a full unique buff if she's in the party with other characters from Space Grease. But we're leaving Space Grease soon, so our full potential is locked to a pool of like 12 characters with no future character. Yeah, then what the fuck is the point of that? And it feels like it's so like specific locked in that case. Like, then what's the point? Because you're not gonna have Space Grease forever, right? So I can see why people would be upset, because that's like kind of shit. It just makes her feel like she's only exclusively for this area, and then once you're gone, it's just like, huh? Like, if it can't be applied to other people, then what's the point? And then also, it kind of feels scummy in the way that, like, if you're... How do I put this? If you're not like super on top of like getting the banners, but you really like this character, yeah, then you're kind of forced to roll. So like if you have not been keeping up with the banners of the Space Grease people, then you and you get this character, you basically get a useless character at the end of the day. Because then she doesn't work with anybody else. So, like, it kind of is like, either you get these 12 people and make her a team with them, or... That's a weird design choice. That's why. Okay. So yeah, I could see why they would have to lock the forums after that bold decision. What do I watch every October? Every October, I watch The Haunting of Hill House, or I would if Netflix wasn't a bitch. That's my October go-to. Like, if I don't watch, like, all the, like, classics of, like, you know, like, the Disney movies, like, the Halloween Town, or, like, Twitches, or, like, Hocus Pocus and stuff like that, Corpse Bride. I'm not very much a horror movie thing. Yeah, they're saying you need 3 copies of her just to be good as 1 copy. Yeah, that's shit. Why? That's making, like, the fans that really like her from Honkai Impact, like, feel like shit. We watch Scream. I'm so bad when it comes to actual horror movies, though. So maybe I'm not the best person to ask. Because, like, when it comes to actual horror movies, I'm like, I'm a bit of a weenie. I'm a bit of a weenie hut junior. Like, I don't like watching horror movies, most of the time. So I end up, like, watching just, like, classic Halloween stuff. Although, like I said, I do really, 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 really enjoy The Haunting of Hill House. So that's, like, one of the few, like, horror things that I will watch. Scream, since a lot of it is comedy parody, but definitely yeah. I don't like... See, my problem is I don't like a lot of gore. I don't know, like... And it's not... I don't even think that gore really scares me. It's just more it makes me uncomfortable. And, like... I have a tendency, when I'm watching scary movies and stuff like that, to be a little too empathetic. And so, like... I get really sad when people die. So then I have a hard time watching, like, those movies. Because then I just spend them, like, being sad that people died. And being horrified that they died. Or the circumstances that they find themselves in. So I can't even be like, oh, wow, they got her good, you know? And I just, like, in general, always had kind of aversion to horror movies. Just because it used to give me really bad nightmares when I was a kid. Like, I know this isn't a horror movie. I watched, like, 5 seconds of Anaconda when I was a kid and had nightmares about snakes. And, like, I think the last time I watched... God. I think I watched The Haunting in Connecticut too. It's the one where the family, like, lives in the house and, like, they get haunted and the mom's, like, possessed and she tries to, like, steal her child. And the way that she got possessed is the ghost vomits into her mouth, which was disgusting. And then I think I laughed at it when I was with my friends because, like, the mom brought, like, her eldest daughter, but then she also brought, like, her youngest daughter, and I was like, oh, she brought a spare. Like, she brought a spare child just in case the first one didn't work out. Like, but then I just get too nervous afterwards, and I'm like, ugh. Oh, see, the thing is, okay, this is the weird caveat. Horror games don't bother me. I played through, like, Outlast. I played through Outlast 2, which was Whistleblower. Like, I played, like, a lot of, like, different horror games, like the Resident Evils and stuff like that. Silent Hill didn't bother me as all, although I still have to go further into it, so it might be that. I'm fine. I'm, like, great. I'm like, maybe it's the sense of control, but, like, I get more salty than I get scared. I'm like, yeah, which is weird. Maybe it's because, like, I feel more, I don't know. I don't know if it's, like, a control thing or what it is. I love horror games. You wouldn't know that because I've been playing mostly Final Fantasy and streaming art, but, like, I love horror games. Yeah. And most of the time when I play them, I just get salty. Like, I just get like, oh man, this fucking guy again, okay. But when I'm watching a horror, and, like, I used to, like, read scary books and podcasts and stuff like that. Magnus Archives isn't that scary. I guess it can be scary if you have phobias. So like, I've listened to that. I used to listen to the No Sleep podcast before that gave me too much anxiety because that was a little too much. But like, horror movies, I can't do. I don't know what it is. It's just something about them. I feel too uncomfortable during them, I think. So no. I think I've heard Tisha talk. Yeah, so it's really weird. I love me a good horror game. Don't like me a horror movie. It's kind of twisted. It's kind of a weird dichotomy of it. So I'll be fine during Silent Hill. Although, of course, if you're ever having a pro block, well, let me know and we'll pause and stuff like that. But I have a fun time. I feel like my ending's gonna be a little warped because a lot of times during that game, I get a little too happy to kill. And I think Silent Hill judges you based on like the actions you take, from what I've heard. So we'll see what ending we get ourselves into. When we fight our way through. Just ready to throw hands. Yeah. Fair. Wants you to play more than once? That'll be fun then. We'll see where we get to in our first playthrough, and then we could probably always revisit as needed to. Ooh, really? Okay. I think a lot of it, though, we need to get through the first playthrough of it and really see how things look. But I'm really excited to play. Because I've been thinking about it a lot. I've been really wanting to play it. Yeah! I want to see your Halloween display. Let me send this one now that's done. Ooh, you know, I like it a lot. Dang, you guys go all out every year, right? I see the Demogorgon and the Jack Skellington. I was really happy when you invited me. Yeah! Because I know you like talk about the Silent Hill series a lot, so I was like, oh, Aqua would be perfect to play this with. And that way it's not both of us having to buy a $100 game. Shit's expensive. Oh, did I get another spirit? You know, I skipped over a lot of the Silent Hill series. Ooh. But then I didn't really get into, like, first-person games and stuff like that until BioShock Infinite, to be honest. I played a lot of like Animal Crossing and Sonic and Zelda and stuff like that. And it wasn't until like BioShock Infinite that I started playing like first-person shooter and then going more into like first-person shooter horror game kind of vibes. We weren't supposed to buy anything this year because stuff is expensive, but we wound up picking up the Gremlin because I couldn't pass on it. I mean, you know, sometimes you need to have a little treat. I'll let you know, Aqua. I think right now it should be fine. Golden Farmlands. Wind dance over the fields, okay. Where is Soothing Wind? Is it morning? Oh. Okay, morning. Observation deck, okay. Exterior. Probably looking, and then decor. Farmlands. And it looks like it's a lion, maybe the cat. No, not the cat. Let me look at the spirit decks again. Offer on the table because I know new games cost a lot. Yeah. I feel like games have just been getting more and more expensive, which is really sad. Soothing Wind, right? Yeah, Soothing Wind. Lighting is morning. This is observation deck. Farmlands. I think I need... Which spirit is that? It looks like it should be the cat. Oh, it is the cat. Alright, there we go. There we go. Course prize stuff, the best thing this year. Animatronics connected together to talk to. Really? That's so cool! I love that shit. They look like they just came from the movie too. You know, like, yeah? Like, yeah? Like, yeah? Good meowing. It's not morning. Good night. Good night. There we go. There we go. Got it. Got it in the end. First try. Hi, Beryl. How's it going? How's it going, Beryl? Beryl was MVP last night playing both Repo and Peak. Good in the afternoon. No, it's not in the afternoon. It's in the night. Good night. Yeah. There we go. Tell your friends. Alright, let me see. Reference cards. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. It's going good. I attended a virtual rave mixed bag and got $100 groceries bad. Yeah, I feel like every time I go to the grocery store, I get less for more money. I feel like it's so hard because I feel like I'm a boomer complaining about things, but at the same time, like, shit's expensive. How is the virtual rave? Mixed bag. Grocery prices scary? Yeah, that's the real true spook of the season. Like tea and honey? Yeah, but still. Like, I'm like saying that as someone like when you used to buy groceries, you could get a sweet treat without too much problems to how it is now. Attending them for live. There was like 1 minute part of the set that was pure earworm that made it worth. Nice. Let's see. Time to just lay down colors. No thought, just colors. You know, I need to listen to more rave music. I think the closest I get is I listen to funk whenever I'm at the gym. Because I do like the high energy of like that kind of music, that kind of vibe. I don't even know what got me into in the first place. Probably TikToks. A lot of JJK edits to that one dude that's always dancing. That has like that Brazilian funk vibe. If you, in my opinion, if you heard one dubstep song, you basically heard them all. True. I don't, yeah, dubstep just tends to kind of be the same because it's really on that da-da-da-da-da like vibe. That's why, again, I like, when I listen to a lot more electronic sounds, I listen to more funk. Because I like the mixture that they do, and it's a little bit more of a DJ set. Hey, Chaos, welcome in. 17, that's a success, I would say. Ah! Ooh. Critical hit. Hell yeah, congrats. Yeah, when I say funk, I mean this. Oh, nope, that's the wrong one. I pressed I instead of O. Funk. I think that's how, yeah, I think that's how it's called. I'd have to look at my Spotify. Even though I have the VIP already. I used to do it where if you got a nat 20 when you had VIP, you could get a free redeem, but then that got too confusing for people. So I just like let it be. If you want something, I'll give it to you, but for the most part, I'm just letting it ride. I don't know a bigger reward at this point. I think just the thrill of having a nat 20 sometimes is enough. Plus, none of my rolls were 2s, so that streak is broke. I know, you're free from the 2 curse, I guess. Yeah. It is lo-fi, but it's high energy. Because I feel like lo-fi is very, like, calming, right? Whereas funk is all about, like, getting your blood racing, you know? Like, it is, like, especially the more aggressive ones and stuff like that. Like, it really, like, wants you to move. So that's why I like it for the gym. Because, like, I'll just, like, blast that in my ears while I'm working on stuff. Oh, I'm not playing it. I'm not playing it right now. I think that would get me copyrighted. Right now, I'm playing lo-fi. Right now, it's Spirit City lo-fi. Yeah. I had, like, 4 or 5 streams straight that was either 2 servers. Yeah. Sometimes the bot likes be a little funny, silly, goofy. And we'll just give people straight, like, 2s or 12s or 13s. It be like that sometimes. Yeah. Now I'm curious. Let me see if I can find a good funk song. And then we'll get... No, we do it on break. We're locking in. I'm keep going until it's break time, and then I'll show you a funk song. Especially since it has 19 other numbers. Yeah. Some numbers I hardly see. 15 is like one of the rare ones. Oh. Uh-oh. Ooh, yeah, I want to. Fuck. Damn. You know what other one that I really want to pick up is Crime Scene Cleaner. Because I keep seeing TikTok play it, and I'm like, ooh, this also seems up in my jam. Might do the math part. Is this? Yeah. Oh, that, why does... Sorry, I'm like looking at references and something looked very ginger, but it wasn't ginger. It must have been the lighting. It's more brown. I've seen a bunch of people play Crime Scene Cleanup, but they only ever played the first 2 levels. When I saw them play it, I think they were playing like a Nightmare update or whatever that was going on. But yeah, I feel like a lot of them just kind of like stick to the same levels. You know which was another game that I saw that I really wanted to play, but they don't have the full one out, is Quarantine Zone, I think. It's the one where, like, you have to, like, scan people and stuff like that and, like, see if they're zombies. Like, you had to do a checkup on them. Like, TikTok and then Markiplier played it, too. And it looks fun, but I don't really want to play it until the full game comes out. Because, like, from what I see, people play, like, a few levels... And then it's like, coming out soon. And I'm like, well, I'd rather wait until it's all the way out. You know? I love me a good simulator. love me a good simulator at times. Oh yeah, I heard that one's coming out soon too. The kaiju cleanup games. There's too many games. So I feel like this is a problem lately where I feel like there's so many games to play. And it's just, they come out so close together. It's like I can't really afford to get all these. And like I don't have the time to play all these. Because by the time I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'll get in and play it. Like another one comes out. And then another one. And Power Wash Sim 2. Yeah. Yeah. That's exactly what I'm saying. Like, sometimes like there'll be games that I'm looking forward to, and I'm like, yeah, I can't wait to play it, and then there's just too many coming out at one time. Like, I still need to play Death Stranding 2. I still do. And I know it won't be popular, and I know no one will care, but I care. I like it. I want to play it. I don't know if I'll stream it. Maybe. Maybe one of these days. I really want to play it. I really want to play it. I want to play it so bad. And part of me wants to like replay Death Stranding 1. Like, just to be like, oh man, the memories. I don't think I could do it on PC. I think it won't run well on PC. But I have a PS5. I just haven't gone down to use it. Let me send this to someone. Honestly, it is. It's hard because it's peak Kojima. Fuck you, asterisks. Death Stranding 1 is peak Kojima, like being at his funkiest. But it's such a good game, and it's so fun, and like even if it's walking simulator, it's fun. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This guy. And yes, it is kind of confusing, but it is also not confusing if you pay attention. If you pay attention, it's kind of straightforward. It's weird, don't get me wrong. It's weird as fuck, but it is for the most part straightforward of what it's trying to say. Like, and with a little bit of mystery attached. So, I don't know. I like Kojima being funky. Like he'll do a 4-paragraph. Yeah. And also you can tell who's going to star in his next game based off of what he's watching. It's been good. I mean, I finished 1. I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3. 3, no. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 maybe that I really need to do. I think it's funniest about Koji is if he tweets about a movie in a paragraph, he likes it. But if he's just like, I watched The Expendables, it's, yeah, he hates it. I'm counting the card. It's like 1 commission, but it's cards. It's like, they're different images. So, like, it's this big card commission that I'm doing where I'm doing Magic the Gathering cards, for a buddy of mine. I guess I can show you a finished product that I did. What is this image? Okay. Very jump scare. Let me change the image so that it's actually, like, what I want to show you. I'm more interested in OD Knock. Oh yeah, I really want to play that. I think that's one that I really do want to just play on release. It looks so cool. It looks so spooky. It's like peak Kojima and like terror. Oh god. 0.006. Oh god, that is small. Fizz Int. I don't think I've heard of that one as much. Let Let's see. This is the card I just finished. So I'm doing images for Magic the Gathering, but based off of like his groomsmen. So this is the one that I just finished. I think I finished this one yesterday. I have this one that I think I worked on stream one time, and then this one that I had finished. So we're making it. Yeah, the other one was for the Baldur's Gate card. This is the one yeah. The one that I'm currently working on is a thank you, Ezio Auditore one. So I'm hoping that they like them. I always feel weird when I draw like IRL people, because I'm always like, oh, what if they hate it? What if they hate it actually? What if they're like, I don't look like this? I had that happen to me when I was younger, where like when I was first learning how to draw, right? Baby Freestar, learning how to draw. And like this girl was like, oh my god, can you draw me? And I was like, yeah, I'll draw you. And then I like draw her, but I'm young and a baby artist, and it doesn't look that great. And like she legit was like, I don't look like that. My head's too big. That doesn't look like me at all. That doesn't look like me at all. I was like, well, so I know it's in the past and I should just get over it, but I still feel iffy drawing people. Because I feel like when you draw people, and it's especially like the caricatures and stuff like that, is like you notice traits and stuff. And I feel like people are kind of sensitive about certain traits. So if you draw it and it doesn't feel like them, then they get kind of sad about it. And so it feels weird. I don't know. But I'm doing my best. And like, I promised I would do it. And it's been like a good, yeah, it happens. I mean, like, it's when I was like, what, 8? So I really shouldn't hold on to it. But I still get that iffy feeling of like, what if they're like, this doesn't look like me? 18th of the night. 18th is very popular. Yeah, sometimes it sticks with you. Yeah. Sometimes things stick with you, and you have to learn to either get over them or just like deal with them. And so far I've been just like, it kind of sucks, but it's fine. I'm still doing it. I'm still pushing myself, so you know. Well, we'll get better over time. But I'm very much an anime drawer, so like IRL people's like, huh, okay, I gotta convert it. But the last time I did like an IRL picture, because I did a photo for one of my friends' weddings, I did a painting for them. They really liked it, so you know, like, it's not, I've gotten better, so I'm not getting those comments as much. I just like have to be better about ignoring past stuff. But we're at the grind. We're getting there. It's getting there soon. So yeah, that's my current project. I can. I was gonna show you a sneak peek because I did something for Dreamy, and she said I could like stream draw it, but then I ended up doing it off stream. I was gonna sneak peek, but I think I'll wait. I'll let her keep it in her vault, and then if it ever comes out in her MV, then I'll like kind of promo the pic. Those comments always sneak back in your mind, so you understand why it's hard to leave it. Yeah, it just happens. I'll keep that in my back pocket for now, and everybody just gotta hope Dreamy just doesn't hoard onto it and actually does it. But she gave me a deadline for it, so I think like it is gonna be a thing. I hope. We'll see. I keep waiting for any sort of announcement for it. Dreamy, please. Who knows? I know Dreamy has like a treasure trove of pictures, so maybe it's just something that kind of stays in her little dragon hoard of art. I think it came out really cute though, so you know what? Even if she doesn't show it, I still have it to look at because I think it came out really good. Dreamy in the art hoard. You know what? Sometimes the girls gotta hoard on to things, you know? The Dreamy vault is big. But even when I was at my lowest with like art commissions and feeling like I was washed, I think that one, pretty good. Pretty good. I was feeling like I was cooking that day. So we'll see. Alright, back to work. Let me take a little sippy of my water. Okay, stay hydrated, everybody. The dreamy vault is big. You know what? Good on her. If I had the ability to have a bunch of art, I probably would hoard onto it like a little dragon. I know it's harder to believe coming from a friend, but I've always been impressed by your art and generally like it a lot. Thank you. So have confidence. I think I've grown as an artist. Like I can't say shit because I think I've like really done a lot of growth. I'm still not where I want to be. Like I still think there's a lot that I can improve on, and it's always hard to see. Like sometimes I see other people, I'm like, man, I wish I could draw like that. But you know what? I'll get there, or I'll find my own place for it, you know? I think I've come far from like, even like when I did thumbnail art for Digimon. It's so funny looking back at like Digimon, because it used to be like, I had come up with the idea initially when we were doing the first Digimon series, the one that's like no longer on YouTube anymore, where I told Multi like, hey, what if like for every like session I do thumbnail art like for the YouTube? And like at the time I didn't really have a lot of free time, so like I ended up not being able to really do a lot for each episode. And it's so funny looking back at that where I'm like, man, I didn't do it. I failed on that. To now where I draw the thumbnails for like Curse of Strahd and Kingdom Hearts. Sav! Welcome in! Welcome in, Raiders! Hi Sev! My name is Captain Freestar, otherwise known as Tisha, variety streamer and VTuber who drew and rigged her own model, although it's like changed color for Halloween. Welcome in. We're doing some co-working because I really don't want to kind of show what I'm working on screen because I'm like working with IRL references. But we're locking in, so we're doing like a 30-minute timer to like 15-minute breaks, 10-15-minute breaks. Hi, Seth, my beloved. How's it going? How was the doodles? Everybody should go follow Severitas if you really like art, because she has the cutest art. Also, she drew me as a rat on the toilet, and I think everybody should appreciate that. I need to ask you for that picture eventually so I could put it up somewhere. Ask you if I can have a copy with. Well, if I was friends with that young cow, I'd show a person up for. Thank you, Inu. The doodles were so good, but the delay was so shit. Oh god, I hate when that happens. Yeah. Send me the nice version. Yeah, I did the points instead of stream to get at me doodled as a rat. And then she's like, hey, can I put you on the toilet? And I was like, sure, go for it. Drew it very beautifully, may I add. We're just chatting. We're chatting about art and stuff like that while I work. I was talking a lot about like, it got a little deep. I always talk a lot about like my insecurities, especially when it comes to drawing IRL people, but I think I've grown a lot since my early art days. So you know what? We keep on keeping on at the end of the day. Tummy issues, rat. You know what? That's just me. Just me IRL. It wasn't until right before we started Curse of Strahd. How many thumbnails you've done? I started doing the Kingdom Hearts thumbnails. So that was like a year of thumbnails that I did for that. Before it exploded, I think. Because we passed our year anniversary. And then I was also doing NPC art. And then like for Digimon. God, how much have I done? I exploded? Did I explode? Huh? Oh, thank you so much for watering my garden. Oh, you're using that comp for this upcoming one? Oh, are you sure? Because I was thinking about making one. But if you already have, like, one for the... Oh, yeah! The stained glass! Okay. Fair. We can use that for the thumbnail. A 12? Well, that's a pretty good success. Yeah, I've been doing, like, a lot of ZXP art. Like... Because I never draw, like... I never drew the Fate thumbnails. I don't think I even did NPCs for them. Short week off for Tisha, yeah. Yeah, we only have the lower half. We only have the lower half of it. I see. Yeah! Well, thank you, Sam. I really appreciate that. Sometimes I feel... Like, I think I vented on Twitter the other day where it's like, sometimes I feel washed as an artist. I feel like I'm not I'm not where I want to be. But that's okay, because, like, you know what? We keep going. And release the com. Okay. Alright. I was wondering when we were going to post that com. I was showing chat. This is what I was working on. I'm doing Magic the Gathering cards, but for the groomsmen of a buddy of mine. So I've been going through them pretty good. We're getting the grind out. It's happening. So that's the latest. I was gonna release it this week, but I thought about using it for them now. That's kind of smart. Yeah, but it is very real. It's very real to not be hard. It's very real to be hard on yourself, especially as an artist. But you know what? I also try to keep this in mind. I heard once that if you don't like your art, that's good. Because it means that you are still in a place to grow, and you can see, like, you're at the time where you need to grow, and you can really see, like, what you don't like and try and improve on in the future. So if you don't like your art, that's okay. It means you've grown past to where your skills are now, and you can work on developing them, whether it's changing a style or trying a new technique or something like that. And so it's learning to, like, roll with that feeling of, like, oh, this is bad, instead of just being stagnant and being like, yeah, I like everything about my art, because then you're just like, you stay at the same style and stuff like that. So I try to keep that in mind whenever I'm, like, really like, oh man, I kind of hate what I'm doing right now. Sometimes I'll just, like, switch up my brush, or, like, try a new technique, or try a new line work and stuff like that, and do that. I've been blown away by the thumbnails you produce. Oh, it can't make me cry. Sometimes, like, because they're so last minute, I feel like, oh, this is so shit. Viper with a tail, or the most recent one, yeah. The recent one was fun. It was a cute little thing, even if it was last minute. So that, sometimes mines are, like, I've learned to be very fast with the thumbnails of, like, oh god. I think one of my favorite was the guy eating chips in the coat, because I think I really cooked on the coat textures on that one. Yeah, they're all in the bed together. If people are wondering what we're talking about, it's... Oh, let me go to my Curse of Straw thumbnails. Yeah, the Kingdom Hearts one with the guy in the coat. Where's... God. I have a whole folder for multi, and it's just so much. This was the most recent Kingdom Hearts thumbnail that I did. Look at them, it's the trio! They're so cute. Actually, the one that I really liked, and I was waiting for it to get posted, was the Ritual one, because I did a painted style, and I really tried something new with that one. The most peaceful Viper will ever be? Yeah. God. Something that I also really liked is when I did, like, the trailer images for Multi for the Dragon Ball. I think I cooked on that one too. Sorry, I don't mean to be like going back and patting myself on the back for a lot of these. Actually, peak. We barely gotta use it. Grand Blues. Grand Blues thumbnail. True peak. Really wish we got more Grand Blue, but you know what? I still think it was funny. So funny. We had this sequel. Where did I save that? Was it in Chris's Drop that I saved it? No. Hold on. I think I did in memes. Hold on. Lips. Where is it? Oh, here. So nice. We do it twice. I wish we got more of this storyline. It was so funny. Honestly, that DB one was crazy. I didn't know they did that one. Yeah, I did so much for the Dragon Ball one. For that trailer. I was crying because I had to draw a dragon for the first time. And Multi's like, hey, can you do this for me? I'm like, yes! Through tears. Like, God, what was it? It was 3 pictures. No, 4 pictures. It was this one. And then, yeah. I found a really good anime filter that helped out a lot with the whole process. Yeah. I have, like, I don't know if it was like the first time. I think I've drawn dragons in the past, but very poorly. And I never really, like, it's my first time doing anything really Dragon Ball related. I had to do the initial sketches for Kotei's character. So, like, this I had to do. This I had to, like, kind of, I will admit on the armor, I had to kind of trace over some pieces just to kind of get the feel right because I've never really done armor. But, like, I had to do the design for Kotei's character. Same thing for Iris before it got edited. And Q. Like, I did initial, like, sketches so that we can send it to the guy to, like, get a finished version. So, like, I was the one that originally did that. Like, not gonna lie, if you told me they were ripped from the show, I wouldn't have questioned it. Aw, thanks, guys. I found a really good anime filter for that. And then I did, like, the key picture for, like, the Digimon trailer. I've did so much fucking ZXP work. Like, it's crazy. I'm looking at my folder. It's so much. Like, oh man. Sometimes I look back at, like, old thumbnails too. And a lot of them I've grown a lot since, like, those initial ones. I did so much NPCs. And some of them didn't even show up. God. Oh, you wanna see peak picture? Sorry, I saw this and I had to bring it back up. Sorry. I just got reminded of it looking through my folder. Still so good. God. I've done, oh god, I have so much Kingdom Hearts thumbnails. It's not even funny. And NPCs and stuff like that. But I've grown a lot since, like, my initial things. Or, I said this to you before. Sorry, I'm looking through, like, my folder of stuff that I've done. Here, let me replace it with someone else. I was looking through my folder and, like, pieces and stuff like that. Oh, the one of you crying was so funny. Hold on. Yeah, I'm just sorry. I just got distracted looking through my folders of like art pieces because I was talking about like how I felt like I've like both grown and I still want to be like different with a lot of my art. Yeah, this is the crying aqua picture. I need to do more shit posting. Since you have so many characters, I'd love to see a meme recreation that's purely all Freestar. Yeah. I love all the memes our pieces make for the campaigns. Honestly, I love seeing art memes so much. Here, Asterix, Boys Night. Now that you actually have a model, I could remake this. Because you were just the like PNG before. Maybe when you debut. The fucking Boys Night. Art memes are the best. Yeah. I love the Eva chair meme. Eventually I want to open up commissions for it. Because I've done like my friends in it too. Before. Like I did one of my friends in the chair. And I think I did myself in the chair as well. Oh, Jack was in the chair. God. And then I have me in the chair somewhere too. Memes are just fun. I need more free time so that I can do more memes. I'm really sad that I didn't do Arttober this year. Or Outfittober. Because last year I think I cooked. Last year I had some really good Arttober pictures. God. Sorry, I'm back. I'm reminiscing about past stuff. Spider-Man memes with the D&D characters? Yeah. God. And the Halloween pictures. Damn. I should put people... I need to draw the trio in Halloween outfits. Before Halloween comes, when I have free time, I think I want to draw the trio and I need to figure out what Halloween outfit they would wear. Because, like, Sleepy drew Avinia and Rosa in Halloween outfits, so I kind of want the Polykill trio from Gerza Strahd in Halloween outfits. It's just, what would they wear? That's the question. God. Sorry, I'm distracted. I got very distracted. Team Rocket, Viper is Meowth. There's no way Viper would agree to being Meowth. Like, no way. We can ask Multi, but I'm pretty sure he'd be like, no, Viper would want to be Jessie. Oh, here's me in the chair. This is my mood. Definitely not, but it'd be so funny how mad he get. Honestly, yeah. Honestly, yeah. God. When I have free time, there's also a whip that I really want to finish. I'll let you guys see. I'll let you guys sneak peek that I never got back to, even though I said I would. Because I think I was really cooking with something with this one. Yeah. I think I was really cooking. Yeah. And then I got busy. But I really want to finish it. Freestar. Fate Freestar. Okay. Alright. Back to the... Oh. Iridonia. So, the whole concept is, like, the people who give her power. And that's Iridonia, and that is, Berserker, Florence. So, like, when she swings down with, like, her, like, reckless smite attack, that's who's powering her up, baby! I completely forget about it until I look at my folders and I'm like, oh, huh. I really should get back to that. Otis Hoarfrost! Hello! Can we give a shout out to Otis? How's it going? That's such a cool design. Yeah. Pretty good. Nice. I'm glad you're doing well. Oh, interesting. Okay. Damn. You know what else I cooked on that we never really got to experience? Was like the witches from the Madoka campaign. Mr. Vegeta Pro, how's it going? Hello, hello, welcome in, Raiders. I'm Captain Freestar, otherwise known as Teacher, Very Streamer, and VTuber. How's it going? How's it going? Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Were you enjoying it? How's it going? It's been a while, dude. I'm glad that you're back to streaming. I hope that you're doing well. Any kind of ideas I had are all Digimon related? Damn, I know. I'm trying to think of like what additions to the Digimon character I would do. Go on. Alright. I'm trying my best to. How's you? I'm doing pretty good. I'm just doing some artwork, but it's not something that I'm really showing on screen while I'm working, so I'm just kind of like doing a co-working stream. Although this time that I'm supposed to be doing, I'm like, I've been yapping. I have not played Time Strangers yet. That's like on the dock, but I have so many things I need to play first. So maybe in the future. I know like Multi wants to play it. I've been playing through Digimon Survive. That's the Digimon game that I'm playing. Sounds like Freestar? Yeah, I know, I got distracted. Sometimes I like to yap. Sometimes I just like to yap a little bit, you know? There's so much to play. There's too many games. There's too many games. Oh, that would be so good, Otis. I have some ideas cooking, hoping to have some when it launches. Yeah. Digimon Survive is hard to get into for me. Yeah, that's fair. It's a little bit more slower paced than like some of the other games that I've seen you kind of play, because it's very visual novel-esque. Thank you for the hydrate. So I totally understand it would be harder to get into. Yeah, Otis, you need to get that. You need to get this so bad. So yeah, we were just talking about different art that I've made, different things that like we've done in the past. It's not easy though. No, it isn't. I would agree with you there. God. You do more art. No worries. I know it's late if you need to go. Chose Sister Mom because I think it's more options for artists. Yeah, it's a little easier because she looks like a girl. Crash gonna watch Star watching DBZ in its original length. Okay, awesome. Go Crash. Go watch DBZ. I've been catching up on DBZ. Not chipping my name anymore. Yeah. Well, thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. You have a good night, dude. Yeah, dips give more options, honestly. I want to add like little details to Sister Mom. You better. I've been enjoying it. I've been doing it. Whenever me and Multi get the chance, we watch it. We're on the Boo arc right now, so we're on like when he's Kid Boo. So it's been great. But first, there's little touches to Systemon that I want to add. Little things to make it different than just a regular Systemon design, but I have to actually do that. Hey! Thank you for that air horn. Thank you. You take it easy, man. Let's hype. Hell yeah. Take care. Oh, gosh. Oh, I cracked my neck and it felt so good, but also, oh. Sometimes I do like a little stretch in my back and it's a little too good and it like makes things a little fuzzy for a moment, but then it's okay. I'm sure that's perfectly normal. Yeah, that's true. You have to find people that are good with little guys or little Digimon. It's not the worst thing in the world. I think design-wise, Toy Agumon, at least in its block shapes, shouldn't be too difficult. It's just finding people willing to do it. Yeah, I think now that Time Stranger is a little more popular, it should be hopefully easier to find, like, people willing to do Digimon art. Ooh, nice. I need a Skeb eventually. I need to sometimes just bite the bullet and try Skeb. I just worry with my hair. Like when I do like Freestar or when I do like my own VTuber, I worry. I don't think they're gonna get my hair right. And then I'll have to live with it. I said this before, with my design, it makes it very hard for certain artists because they don't know what to do about a swoop hair style. And I could change it, but then it wouldn't feel like me. You know? Sometimes there's like design aspects that, yeah, it might be easier, but then it wouldn't be me. Me looking at like a stranger. Yeah, I think it's just most artists like bangs. They like straight bangs. Makes it easier for them. Not gonna lie, it would be easier because you can hide the forehead with it, but you know, 'tis what it is. Good night, Asterix. Thank you so much for hanging out. Take it easy, dude. Have a very good night. Yeah. It just makes me, you know? Kind of like also how I like having thick eyebrows on my characters. And it's a detail notice that like whenever I get like comms or stuff like that, that doesn't always translate over because the anime style is very thin brow. Like most anime characters have like just line brows, right? And even then I don't think my eyebrows are super thick in like my own models and stuff like that, but they're not like the thin eyebrows because I have thick eyebrows IRL. So like I make all my models and my D&D characters I make with thick eyebrows because that just it is me. It's like my little trait that I give everybody. So then like when they give me the thin eyebrows, I'm like, oh well, yeah, I guess. Yeah. I think it's fair to be picky on those, yeah. I always get art that doesn't translate, so I added a big ass text, do not forget these. Listen, so initially when we did Fate, D&D, we got art of all of our girls, right? And it was the first time I had like really good art of my VTuber model design that I still don't have a model for because I'm lazy. And like it's beautiful, and Cece really cooked on it, but she made my eyes like an orangish yellow, right? And that's fine, or whatever. But the thing is like, I used to use that as part of a reference sheet, and then I would do like an additional, like, has a side shot drawing of me and my eye color with like little color droppers of like, this is my eye color, please. And they would still make my eyes orange because they would just eye drop from the CC picture, and I'd be like, no, it's in big letters. Big letters, this eye color, please, this eye color. And it never did. It was like so hard until eventually I made my own reference sheet, and like I get that less. But it used to be like whenever Multi would get art, be like, hey, can you really please ask them to not make my eyes yellow? Like, it's hard, and it's hard like advocating for that because then you feel like a jerk if you're like saying like, oh, I don't really like this, because then it feels like you're ungrateful for art. But really it's just like, no, it's just really important to me that my eye color is the right color. Orange is fine, it's just not the color I made my eyes. And like, I shouldn't feel too bad asking for corrections, because I mean, like, I do the same thing when people call me where I'm like, please, 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 please tell me corrections. And they're like, no, it's fine. And then they might have a problem with it. Then I'd feel bad later if they had a problem with it and they didn't tell me. But like, somehow when it's on the other foot, I feel bad for asking for corrections. The duality of art, I guess. Rules for thee and not for me. Let me do a little bit longer, considering I yapped during most of my work time. Yeah, it's one of those things I shouldn't be nervous asking about and not wanting to be bothered. I think unless an artist has a specific thing against revisions, you should just say if you don't like something. Because, like, I promise you, and again, I know I struggle with it and I need to be better about it. 100%, they would rather you be extremely satisfied with what you're getting versus just biting your tongue because you don't want to offend them. 100%. Because especially if you don't like it and then you don't end up using it because you don't like certain aspects of it, then it feels kind of shittier as an artist of like being like, well, I made this for them and then they're not even using it, and probably the reason why they're not using it is because like there's an aspect of it that's wrong. But unfortunately the artist won't know that unless you tell them. But, and this is the caveat, I understand because I'm really bad about asking for changes as well. So like, I can't say like I'm holier than thou that either, because I'm also very much like, oh well, you know, it's just, you know, I don't want to be mean. Okay. What we're gonna do, so sorry people, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna BRB while I refill my water. So I'm gonna run another 3-minute ad because I'm trying to be better about doing these ads because I don't want to schedule them, although I really should, to turn off pre-rolls, especially as we get raiders and stuff like that. So I promise you, we're on a break anyways. Get up, stretch your leg, get some water, or, you know, whatever you need to do. I'm going to get up and get some water. We'll run a 3-minute ad. You're missing nothing, and I'll be right back, okay? And that's one reason why when I'm commissioning from an artist that allows revisions, I always do say I'll be taking 24 hours to think on this. You know what? That's very cool. That's very pog. I like that. Like it takes the like fear out of it. If you're like, yeah, I like it, I'm gonna think about if I want revisions instead of just like keeping silent. You know what? That's cool. All right, I'll be back. I'm back. We got a new buddy. Alright. Aw, what a cutie. Dandelion. Interesting. Alright, next one. Sounds of ocean birds playing on the beachfront. Well, we can't make it stop at this time. Sometimes some of the birds may pay a visit while we practice their breathing in fresh air at the balcony would be nice. Okay. So, I think... let's get this. I think it needs to be beachfront. Ooh, I do like the beach vibes. And then... Spirit Companion. Which one is this? I think it might be the bat looking one. Or maybe the fox. No, not that. Kinda looks like the bat. The sound is... we don't need soothing waves. I think we need seagulls. So it's on the balcony. Sunquill. Sunquill. Does it say the names? Oh, Sunquill. There it is. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to unlock all the little guys. Sunquill. Can we change activity while we're out here? Yeah, as long as we're outside, I think it's okay. What's your rating? Okay, there we go. So we're set to get our next little guy. But are we on our last long break? Damn. We'll probably do a couple more rounds though. At least another round of working. Let's try and see if I can get more done before I end for the night. We're getting there. I think it's getting closer at least. I spent the last round of working though looking through photos when I should have been doing stuff. Oopsie. Oopsie. That's fine. I have so many bases saved of things I want to do. I just need both the free time and the Delulu within me to be strong enough to do it. Man. There's some really cute ones. Let's stretch it out. Chillax. We're vibing and then we'll get back to the grind. Do you guys have any plans for Halloween? Me and Multi are doing the yearly thing where we buy a bunch of candy thinking that we're going to hand it out. But we're also doing that thing that we do every year where we take a piece or two of candy every day. So we'll see how much candy we have left to actually hand out when Halloween comes around. Not that we get much kids in our neighborhood, but still, you know? Halloween's on a Friday this year too. I might just set the candy bowl outside to hand out to kids that way. And do a game inside. We'll probably be handing out candy. Ooh, okay. That's nice. When I first moved into this neighborhood, I was so excited. I was like, oh man, I'm gonna get a big bowl of candy. I'm gonna get like the full-size bar. I'm gonna be like really cool person and hand out a bunch of candy. And then I got like 2 people all night. Neighborhood too quiet. People don't hand out treats, I guess. Go to other neighborhoods or something. It's fine. It's whatever. I don't care about handing out dumb candy anyways. I just wanted to be like that cool house, you know? That has like the cool candy. Whatever. I haven't like dressed up for Halloween in a while. I dressed up my VTuber for Halloween. That's close enough, right? 3 kid setting, not gonna do it. Feels like fewer and fewer people each year. Everyone's going to those lame ass trunk or treats now. Yeah. I feel like, and I'm not like trying to be boomer about it. It's like more of a legit thing. Like there's less and less people doing like outdoor stuff. And I think it's just because like there's less and less feelings of safety of doing like outdoor stuff. And there's been so many problems with so many weirdos. So like the parents think that the smart thing to do is just do the trunk or treats. Like where you know it's safer or whatever. It's the year of our Lord 2025 and still people are still believing that like razor blades and fentanyl is being hidden in our candy, and it's like, no, that's I don't know if that's ever been a thing. Have you ever known someone that like drugs were hidden in candy? I feel like most people who take drugs kind of keep it to themselves, then hand it out to children. But maybe I'm the weirdo. Maybe I'm just a wishful thinker. But like I don't know. Trunk or treats are like fine. I get the safety aspect of it, but I don't think it holds the same appeal as like going door to door. From what I know, they're so expensive. Most people wouldn't want to just give them away. Yeah, like well, you're gonna get a 9-year-old hooked on drugs for what? There's no profit in it. It doesn't help your business, and it's expensive as hell. There's no point unless you're being really malicious. I guess, like, if you're a real weirdo, you might, like, hide, poison in candy. But you have to be a real weirdo for that. Then again, I can't doubt humanity. There are some weird weirdos out there. Stay safe. Check your candy, I guess. I think I'd be more worried that you're not getting expired candy at this point. That there isn't some, like, person out there that was too lazy to get new things, new candy, so they hand you some moldy ass bars, you know? I could see that happening in the days of the Red Scare. Yeah, maybe. I just never heard any real world examples. But I'm also like, can't say I've like know every person, know every story. Man. All it takes is a couple weirdos to ruin a good thing too, so I guess. Check your candy, kids. That happened one time. It was the only case of it happening, But it wasn't even rando. The father poisoned his own kid's candy. See, like, there are people who would do shit like that, but it's, like, usually not for strangers. That's, what the fuck? That's fucked shit. But you know what? All it takes is, like, one case study for people to accept it as a truth. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. That's why we still argue whether or not vaccines cause autism. Ugh. Poison your own kid's candy. Damn. I never even really got to eat my Halloween candy growing up because my birthday is right after Halloween. So, like, my mom, I don't know when they got this idea, but, like, my parents would take my Halloween candy and put it in the piñata. So, like, we would have a birthday party, like, right after Halloween. All our Halloween candy went in the piñata, so strangers got it. Not strangers, they were invited to my birthday party, but you know what I mean. The other kids got my Halloween candy, I earned that shit. We get like a couple pieces of it, and then the rest would go in the piñata, or my dad would eat it in the middle of the night. He wanted to collect the life insurance off his kids. Ah, that fucking blows, man. Man. That's so lame. Ugh. Wild ass the things that people would do for money. Wild. Or when they're just like tired. I don't know why we go to murder. There's gotta be so many easier ways. Oh. Man, I love when I get a good stretch of my back and it cracks and it's like, ooh, feels good. Alright, chat. Before I get back to work, what is the best Halloween candy? Go. I'm judging you based on your answer. So choose wisely. Crunch Bar? Okay. Crunch Bar, solid choice. Not my go-to, but a solid choice. I like it, I like it. Get a little good texture going for your chocolate. $100,000. That is a very outlier choice, but I'll respect it. I don't think it's a choice most people would say. I'm gonna be honest with you. But... Chocolate, caramel, crisp ice. Yeah, I can see it. You get a lot of, like, you get good texture and caramel. I'll go for it. Love $100,000? Yeah, that's fair. Chocolate with crunches is great. Yeah, I think that's why I used to like Crunch Bars like Seb too. You can like get a little crackle, get a little texture. I'm not like a straight chocolate person. Like I like to have a little bit of like other flavor mixed into it. So I rather have like a peanut butter one than a like just straight up chocolate, like a Reese's. Bunch of Crunch are the best ones. Ooh, okay. Canadian Smarties. I don't think I've ever heard of that. Aqua, I'm gonna be honest with you. What's difference about the Canadian version of Smarties? I didn't draw the cape. Okay, hold on. Just round chocolates? Okay. Alright. I don't know if I can agree with you on that one, but fair. M&M's I'm not allergic to? Okay. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, I don't think Bunch of Crunch is in Halloween size, so you have to kind of go with the little Crunch Bar candies then. I used to love mini M&M's. Mini M&M's used to be so good. Anybody? Fair, true, real. Anything's Halloween size if you have the heart and mind to believe. Oh man. Got me there. M&M's with the little rice puffs are very good. I think sorry Aqua, I know you can't have them, but like I think the best M&M's have the peanut butter in it. I think peanut butter M&M's are so goated. I think peanut butter M&M's are the best, and I can eat so many of those. That's my go-to. But I also like peanut butter, so I like Reese's. You know what candy I miss every day? And I'm either you don't really have it too often because it's not very popular, or it's just like not really for adults to really eat in public. But I used to love the Baby Bottle Pops. Like those, it's just pure sugar, but it was so good. My older sister loved Reese's. She never stopped being mad at me that she couldn't have it as much anymore. Damn. The pretzel M&Ms are good too, yeah. I love me a good salty sweet in texture. Yeah, I think that's the bad part about nut allergies is because it no longer becomes just a you problem, considering like even being around it can cause the allergy. Yeah. It's a lot easier to just ban it than it is to like have to deal with the cross-contamination. For Halloween this year, we bought a mix of different chocolates. So it has 100 Grand, Hershey's, Reese's, I think Kit Kats. Demon Creator, thank you so much for the hydrate. I will do that. Welcome in. And then I also got Laffy Taffy. I saw it and I was like, you know what? Haven't had Laffy Taffy in ages. Love Laffy Taffy. I'm gonna get some. Because whatever candy we don't hand out, we have to be able to eat. It's funny because like when we were playing Digimon Survive, Multi was like, "Oh, I'm trying to open up a Laffy Taffy to eat," which is like objectively the worst thing to eat when you're voice acting a visual novel. But the funny thing is I had waited until there was a moment where none of my characters were on the screen to eat my own Laffy Taffy. I was like, I know there's going to be a moment where there's going to be a bunch of people on the screen and one of them isn't going to be me. So that's when I had mine. Exactly. I think it was when we were talking with Minoru and like Agumon didn't really say anything, so I had a chance to eat my Laffy Taffy. Because I know how to time out that shit. I think there was also a moment where, like, we went into a battle, and I was like, oh, finally I can go to the bathroom. Let me sneak away so I don't have to BRB. Yeah, I hid that pretty well because I was like chewing on it and trying to finish it before like we came back to a part where like one of my little guys had to show up and talk. I think it's just comes from experience of playing D&D is like knowing when I can snack. I don't know. I feel like in D&D I just want to snack when I play. I think that's an appeal of playing D&D is just having snack times. Ooh, Whoppers is a good choice. Whoppers I did not appreciate when I was a kid. I like it a lot more now. D&D feels like it could be a good snack time. Yeah, I think it's because you're just hanging out with your buddies and like you're rolling dice and talking for long periods of time. But yeah, you have to be careful when you do, especially since we're like recording and on stream with it. Like we have to be careful of like when we're actually snacking. I'm not gonna lie, it is kind of an old person candy. There's no kid out there going like, man, I really want a Whopper. It's kind of like how a lot of like, I'll admit it, I love I love like the caramel like Werther's or whatever it is, like the coffee and the caramel ones, the ones you suck on. But that is such an old person candy. But I love them anyways. Sorry. Sorry. Have you heard a kid being like, Whoppers? Oh my god. Oh my god, I want some Whoppers. Like, I don't think it's most kids' go-to. Yes? Inu, I don't know how to say this nicely, but I don't know if you count as a kid anymore. Oh, when you were a kid. Okay, when you were younger. Alright. I think it'd be interesting if there is a survey out there that said, like, what is the most popular, like, kids' candies? There's gotta be. Me. Caramel Werthers are so good. The coffee ones were also really good. I had a coworker that used to bring them in all the time. I'm gonna up some references again. Yeah, I was really curious. I looked up what is the most popular candy sold in America. And I'm sorry, you knew Whoopers did not make the top 10. It's Reese's, Snickers, M&M's, Starburst, Sour Patch Kids, Skittles, candy corn, surprisingly, Kit Kats, and Twix. Damn. I can't believe candy corn's on the list. I do not like candy corn. They even have it by states. Huh. Oh wait, I'm seeing another list. Bliss Snickers? I think Snickers are good. If anybody had said something like Almond Joy, I would call them a liar. But I'm also an Almond Joy hater. Damn. Whoopers didn't even make it in this other top 20 list I saw. It says, like, oh, hold on, let me look at this. When was this done? 2021. They, like, interviewed 1,188 US adults in matchups. And it was M&M's, Reese's, Kit Kats, peanut M&M's, Butterfingers, Snicker bars, Twix bars, Milky Way, Hershey milk chocolate bars, Reese's Pieces, Hershey's Kisses, Dove dark chocolate bar, which blah, Three Musketeers, which I think that should be higher, Dove milk chocolate bar, Hershey Crackle bar, Nestle Crunch bar, Almond Joy, Baby Ruth, Starburst, and Andy's chocolate mints. Damn. Maybe they just didn't put, like, Whoopers on the list for the head-to-head matchups. Damn. I think, like, the thing that's most consistent is just Reese's being near the top. Alright, back to work. Yeah. You know what? It just makes you unique. And then that means, like, if it's ever in a Halloween grab bag, you know you're gonna get it, you know? I think if you get the popular candies, then you get disappointed because, like, they get gone first. But if you like the less popular candies, then you're always winning because, like, they're always left behind, you know? In, like, the community candy bowls and stuff. Sometimes it's better to like the least popular things. Then you get more of it for yourself. Oh, Chico Sticks is like something I haven't heard in a while. Chico Sticks are also really good. That's one that's not very, like, well known. But especially here on the border, there's a lot of people that have them. You know what I haven't heard in a while? Tootsie Rolls. I think that's also a really good candy. But it's also like... It's like chocolate that's not chocolate. Chico Sticks is... not Chico Sticks. Tootsie Rolls are very like... I just like how chewy they are, I think. I think it's just the texture. Yeah, they're hardest to find. Yeah. Love Tootsie Rolls. Yeah, I think it's just because they're chewy. I love Tootsie Rolls. I don't think I've ever had one. Haribo jelly colas. I don't think that's ever one they've had. Gummy colas are great. Really? Those are the ones that I think I've seen. Do you eat the whole thing, or am I thinking of the other ones that are like the wax with the juice inside? Like, they look like they'd be good. Sour. My favorite candy exists. The sour one. There's a sour version of it. Interesting. I do like gummy candies. I like sour gummy candies. I don't eat a lot of like regular ones. There are really finger bite-sized ones. Ah, I see. Interesting. I think I would like them if I tried them because I do like cola stuff. There's giant versions too. Oh my gosh. I get very picky about gummy candy, but I do like gummy candy. I like the Sour Patch, like, watermelon and strawberries the best, I think. Sending you a Haribo care package with my brain, thank you. I'll gratefully receive. Maybe the next time I'm at the store and I see them, I'll grab them. I only ask because I'm eating them right. Fair. You know what? They are immediately in your mind. The weirdest gummy shapes? True. Do you know about, like, you have to be careful with certain gummy. You have to be careful with, hey, no wandering. Sorry, I saw my dog wandering off and I have to make sure she doesn't go into the Bathrooms with the kitty litters. Where do you think you're going? Why are you exploring? You shouldn't be on that side of the house when we're not there. Sorry, let me give her some pets. Like, you have to be careful with sugar-free gummy candies, because there's the whole, like, sugar-free gummy bear incidents that people, like, think you have to be very, very careful you don't have too many at one time, or you will regret your existence. Yeah. I never touched sugar-free gummies anyways. Fair. My parents didn't like us eating a lot of candy growing up, so like there's a lot of candies that we just never tried. There's, oh god, what is it called? What is it? There's a Mexican candy that we used to get. Like the De La Rosa, the marzipan. Marzipan. We used to get those all the time too. And like people still hand them to me too. Sugar-free and candy equals bad. Removing the sugar is ruining the essence, the whimsy. Yeah, you know, you can't have to, you have to have the whimsy in it. If you're eating sugar-free candy, like what's the point? You're not even helping yourself out. Mazapan is good. De La Rosa Mazapan. Like, that's the one we get. But then that's just, being in Mexico at times. It's good, it's just so crumbly. I used to hate spicy thing when I was younger. So, like, whenever we went to visit family, like, we go to little Mexican candy, like, shops and stuff like that. And, like, my brother and my cousins would always get, like, the spicy chili candies. And I would get the marshmallows because I used to hate spicy things when I was younger. And now I'm a little bit more into them, but I still am not, like, a huge fan of a lot of the chili candy. So I still avoid them. I should try them at some time. Yeah. It was really fun because, like, when we used to visit family in Tijuana, like, there would be, like, this little candy shop down the street, like, little street candy shop. And, like, we used to run with our little pesos and, like, be, like, go and get candy. Aww. Oh my god, that is a game changer. I was like yesterday years old, so I found out that on Clip you can change your layer display to only show what you draw on it, so that way if you have like little details and stuff like that, you can actually find the layer easier, and it's changed my life ever since. I used to struggle with like, okay, well, what is in this layer? And now I can like actually see. Game changer. Told myself only one more cola 3 times already. I need this. That's how I feel. Like sometimes I have to be careful about certain like candies or treats or stuff like that, because it's so easy to fall into the trap of like, yeah, just one more, won't hurt, just one more. Especially when it comes to like candies and stuff that are in a bag. Like if you don't just already pour it out, like, oof. It's just another one, just one more. I can quit anytime I want. Honestly, swear to God, I can quit anytime I want. I just want another little nibble, a little bite. Oh, we made it to break time again. Oh man. I might end there, actually. We got some work done. We got one card fully finished, and we got some good grind on another one. So we'll probably do more grinding during this week. Work on some more before Fate, and then see. Let's take a look at our schedule. Let me make the schedule. That'll be what we'll do on our break, because it's technically a break from the work that we're doing. Oops, let me make sure I'm on the right one. Okay. I need to work on a thumbnail for Silent Hill soon too. Damn. Lot to do, lot to prep for. Let's see, pictures. Otsu, yeah, Otsu. We got a lot done. It was very productive. I need to do more locked in working streams, because it's kind of nice to like chill with everyone. So it is helping me work, because I'm like, I have a little bit of distraction talking to chat, but not too much that I'm not doing what I need to do. Oops, I pressed the wrong thing. I forget that my my toggles are connected. Jesus, it's so late in the month already. Okay. 26, cool. 20, 26, okay. So, Monday, Faye D&D. On 0xp official. Tuesday, I'm gonna be playing Phasmophobia with Dreamy. I don't know who else. I might have to put feelers out, see who wants to Phas. Wednesday, Final Fantasy 14. We'll do the We'll do the Halloween event. I love Faz. I haven't been into it in a while, but I really do love it. I think we'll do more co-working on Thursday because I do need to lock in and finish projects. Friday is a day off. Saturday morning we'll do Silent Hill F with Aqua. And everyone will do a prayer circle for my capture card. And then Sunday is sleep because I have a Pathfinder one shot with on Cote Punch channel. Okay, cool. We even made our schedule. Look how productive we're doing. It's a full week. I haven't had a full week in forever, so I'm really hoping things don't make me too EP and we'll get things done. Alright. Download. Only one page. Okay. Let me see if I can schedule a tweet. Yeah, okay. Tomorrow is the 20th. Okay. One, I'm preparing that too. Let me see who we're gonna raid into. Let's do. You know, we never raided into her. We're gonna raid into one of Dreamy's friends, member of Vivaria, Teeny. I think that'll be good. Let's raid into Teeny. They're just chilling and chatting, and I think they're on Minecraft too. So I'm gonna shoot you guys off there. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. Let me make sure I get this right. Yeah. Alright. Everybody go be nice to Teeny. Be pog. Say hello. Thank you all for joining me. It's super appreciated. You guys really helped me to lock in. I really needed it. I will see you guys tomorrow over on ZXP or on Tuesday on this channel. Love you lots. Stay safe. Have lots of spooky times. And until next time, bye-bye.